Hi, I'm Laura from Delphi. Today we are going to show you some basic vehicle maintenance tips to keep your vehicle running all year round. We are going to give you 5 quick checks that you can do on your vehicle. Each one should last less than 5 minutes. Delphi recommends doing these tests once every few weeks. Remember, if you look after your car, it will look after you. Check 1, tyres. These crucial parts sit between your vehicle and the road. When it comes to tyres, you want to check your tread depth and your tyre pressures. The recommended tyre pressures can be found on the inside of your car doors or in the vehicle handbook. Now, it may list different pressures for different tyre sizes. That's fine, just match them up and set them correctly. Lastly, you want to check your tread depth. The legal minimum is different in lots of countries. For example, in Germany, it's 3 millimeters, whereas in the UK, it's 1.6 millimeters. So be sure to take care when traveling. To measure them, you can use a dedicated depth gauge like this, which are widely available and cheaply available at your local motor factor. Check 2, wipers. Make sure that your wiper blades are cleaning your screen correctly. You can visually inspect the wiper rubber for splits or cracks. On some vehicles, you have to put the wipers in a service position to be able to access them. So just check your vehicle handbook to see if your car has this feature. Once you check the wipers, you want to check the windscreen itself. Chips and cracks must be repaired if possible, and if they can't be, the entire windscreen will need a full replacement. Make sure that you check the laws because they differ from country to country. All right, check number 3, lights. Go around and make sure that all of your exterior lights are working. You should be able to do them all by yourself with the exception of your brake lights. For that, you will need someone's help. Start with the side lights, front and rear, then dipped and main beam. Check your indicators on both sides and don't forget to check your hazard warning function. Lastly, check that your front fog lights are working if you have them and your rear fog light or lights. Also, don't forget to check that your rear number plate lights are working too. Check 4, fluids. Now, just like your body needs fluids, well, so does your car. So once you've got the bonnet popped open, don't be overwhelmed by what you see. Most manufacturers colour their caps yellow and orange or blue, depending on how important they are in keeping your car running. So things like coolant, brake fluid and engine oil will have a yellow or orange indication, whereas something like screen wash will have a blue indication. With the exception of engine oil, most fluid containers have a minimum and maximum mark, so just make sure that your level sits within that range. When it comes to engine oil, you're going to want to check your owner's manual. On some engines, you have to check the engine oil when it's cold and on others when it is hot, and it really does make a difference. Whichever it is, you are going to park on a flat and level surface. You are going to remove your dipstick. Give it a wipe. You're going to push it back in and pull it straight out again. On the dipstick, there is a minimum and maximum mark. So just make sure that the fluid sits within that range. Some manufacturers have removed the dipstick in favor of a sensor that measures your oil level. So if you want to check that, just go through your car's menu to check your current oil level. Check 5, service requirements. Now for this one, you might need to seek the help of a technician or an expert. Make sure that your car is being serviced or maintained at the correct intervals. Most cars now have an online digital service history, and these can be accessed by your local independent workshop, even if it was serviced at a main dealer. Be sure to have a technician check when critical items such as timing belts and chains need to be changed. If this fails because it was missed, it can cause catastrophic engine damage or even an engine write-off. The cost of replacing a timing belt is far cheaper than major engine work. If there are no records of this replacement, assume it hasn't been completed and get it booked in. If you want to see more videos, be sure to follow us on social media or visit the Masters of Motion online hub. And for more expert-led courses, why not check out the Delphi Academy? Thanks for watching.